Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. BreeKel here with a new video for you. In today's video, I'm going to be designing and sewing a lingerie piece, and I'm going to make it out of leftover scraps that I have. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, I've just been making and sewing up designs just from leftover fabric and scraps that I have from previous collections. So if you are interested in all things sewing, fashion, and design, please hit subscribe because this channel is made for you. I am a local designer here in Salt Lake City. And yeah, let's get to this other design. Really quick, I want to let you guys know I've been given the opportunity. I've had a local brand owner, she's a local lingerie brand owner, reach out to me, and she is looking for a seamstress designer to help upscale her business and make it feel more homemade and more within the USA, which is very, if you guys know me, that's very what my brand is, which is designer BreeKel. Now, let's go ahead and get into today's video. I'm very excited for this piece. I love sewing swimwear and lingerie. I have done a couple of swimwear items before with different sewing jobs that I have while I was teaching myself how to sew. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm very excited. It is time to get creative. Alright, here is the sketch that I just sketched up. This is the design I would love to show the lingerie brand owner to see if this is a design that she would like. It does have mesh, and then the bust part and the bottom part is going to be made out of some comfy spandex that feels more fitted, and then the back has this mesh open back. And I'm thinking on the side seams, you can't see because of my drawing, I'll put boning right there just to make it feel like it fits. And then on the hip bone right here that goes all the way around to the back, I want to be just like a small little like flare peplum kind of feel. And here is the pattern I'm working on. This will be the bottom underwear part. I have my little template that I made in my last video when I made that white mesh cute fun design. Anyway, yeah, so far so good. And Princess, of course, she's napping. I went ahead and made the other pattern pieces, but now I'm making the cup piece that will go right there. So I just gotta figure out how it's gonna stay in place without a back other than the mesh. Thinking I'll add some boning just right here to keep it in place. And then when I sew it, I'll probably have to add some kind of hidden elastic. But yeah, this is how it's going so far. Just gotta make the pattern first. Alright, here's a little update. I went ahead, finished the pattern, cut out my fabric. I am sewing the top chest bust part, and then down here's where I will sew the underwear, the bottom part of the one piece. But what I have done is I've had, my mesh, and then I cut out two pieces of this kind of little bralette. So this is the upper bust, and then I did like a little lining. So this is the under bust where I have my boning, the bust cups, and then it might be kind of hard to see, but I just sandwiched the mesh and the two bra pieces together and did like a top stitch, as you see there. So now I'm just figuring out how I want to sew the bottom together. I'm probably going to sew it together, roll all this in, right sides together, sew together, and then just like slide it out. But anyway, so far so good. I can't wait till this is done. I'm getting really excited. Alright, you guys, I went ahead and I finished sewing up until what I have. I wanted there to be sleeves. This is the design. I wanted sleeves, but I don't have enough fabric for the sleeves. So unfortunately, this is as far as I can go. I have to get some more mesh to finish the sleeves, but I'm feeling like what I would want to try differently is I put some fabric just right here, so if I ever wanted to put boning in it, I can, or some wire. And then I put boning on the side right here to help support the side seams. And then of course I want that little peplum design like I talked about, so I think that's my next step on what I'll do until I can order more fabric for the sleeves. But yeah, here's the back, and then here's the front. I'm really liking how this design is turning out. It's very elegant. It's very kind of giving me like a Hollywood kind of vibe. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking so far. And then again, it does have like that padding. I wish you guys could just feel how soft and nice this fabric feels. It's like a spandex swimwear, because again, it's scraps from just a previous piece that I made. And it was a swimsuit. I'll insert the picture right here so you can see. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm just gonna keep perfecting this. Also, super random, I ordered a cat tower for Princess and our new kitty cat we got. It's a little wobbly, so I think I'm gonna take a break first and finish putting it together so Princess can play with it. But yeah, super excited. I cannot wait to show the owner of the lingerie store and continue making more designs. So yeah, better get to it. Another thing I wanted to add, oh, we got Princess playing with it. Are you liking it so far, Prin? Don't worry, I'll fix it so it's not so wobbly. Also, I think it's supposed to be taller because I have these extra pieces right here that I need to add on to make it taller. Anywho, one more thing I wanted to add is I think I actually want this to be a little bit wider, so maybe it shows a little bit more of your rib cage. Again, these are just scraps, so I ran out of fabric. This is kind of what I got. I want this little piece that goes up to be right at your belly button, just kind of like how it is in the sketch. But yeah, I don't know, just this is how the process is whenever you are designing something, is you are always, you know, figuring out how to perfect it, new ways on how to sew it and put it together. So first kind of rough sketch and sample, and I'll keep working on it. I hope you guys are liking it so far. I'm excited. Also, it could be a swimwear piece too because of the fabric that I've chosen, and it is just again like that kind of like elegant like two-piece, well now one piece because of the mesh. Anywho, just wanted to add a couple more thoughts. Prin, Princess, do you like it? Not too shabby, not too shabby. Alright, I went ahead and I finished putting together this cat tower. How you liking it, Prin? Do you like it? Not too shabby, huh? You really like the mouse though. Huh, Prin? You like it? Alright, we got both kitty cats. Callie, Calico, Calico. I don't know what she's sniffing. Hey, Callie. This is our newest member. This is Calico. Hey, Calico. Got Prin on top. Got both kitty cats. I just want to make a quick announcement that when you check out designerbreekels.com and add your email, you will get a discount code for 10% off your first purchase. Some items are currently on sale at the moment, which will end by the end of this month. Some items are one-of-one pieces, so once they are gone for good. Please go check that out. Also, if you're interested, you can use ShopPay for 4 interest-free payment installments. Link is down below. Now back to the video. After my break and creating the cat tower, I went ahead and found some more mesh so I can create the sleeve. So this is just me creating a pattern. I do have a mesh long sleeve shirt that I've made before, so I'm just recreating a sleeve for this new design. Okay guys, I have a quick update. I decided to try it on myself to see how it is fitting, and I actually need a little bit more tweaking until it is the perfect fit that I am looking for. I have decided to unpick the bralette, this part, the bralette and the underwear piece away from each other, and this little the mesh piece that's just under the bralette, this piece right here, I actually need to make it a little bit longer, and I feel like that will kind of help my design to be what I have in mind, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit more tweaking to this. And as a pattern maker, as a seamstress, as a designer, that's totally normal to kind of go back, unpick, adjust, fix, especially when you are creating a new pattern. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's totally normal, totally fine. And I have some figuring out to do. But that's how it's going. I'm still excited. It's turning out great, just not completely perfect yet. I also wanted to mention this is the last bit of mesh scrap that I have left. So, and this is the pattern piece. I'm just gonna try and lengthen it as much as I possibly can, as much as this little scrap can handle. So it really is a make it work moment, but don't worry, I'm used to that. Another reason why I've decided to take off this middle mesh panel, try saying that 3 times fast, is because I realized there was a little hole right there, and I want this to look presentable when I show it to the lingerie brand owner. So I need to take this off. Some tip and trick on how to sew with mesh is to make sure that you are sewing with the right needle. I know that's kind of how it is with all fabrics, but especially with mesh and knit related fabrics. I also realize when I'm sewing with mesh fabric, the feed dogs can rip the mesh as well, so be careful with that. You can use some kind of like, sewing tape, bias tape to cover it up and then, peel it off so it doesn't ruin the mesh. Or because I am sewing in between some other knit fabric, it's fine. But that's just kind of my tip and trick for this video. Now, when you're sewing with mesh fabric and you are worried about your feed dogs, I wanted to show you guys a little tip and trick if you have an industrial sewing machine. Is this little knob right here is what's going to help lower or rise your sewing foot. So I mean, you have like this little lever right here. That's not the one I'm talking about, that just lifts it, but I'm talking about this one will help adjust how close your foot is to your feed dogs. And then you can also look for a sewing foot. So yeah, that's just my little tip and trick. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comment down below. All right, I finally have the right fit that I love, and I finally have the sleeves the way that I love it as well. As you see, the shoulder comes up and then it has just kind of the scoop neck cut just the way I like it. Now I would like to add a little bit of elastic right on the cap of the sleeve so it fits the shoulder perfectly. However, I'm out of some black elastic that you would sew for this kind of project. However, I have found this rubber band laying around, so I just cut it in half. So because we are sewing with scraps, I'm going to sew it in. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun to figure out. Alright, you guys, I have finally finished the final design. Let me go ahead and show you the sketch for a reminder. Here is the idea, the front and back, and this is how it turned out. Now again, reminder, I made this completely from scraps. This little like stretchy piece I sewed in just like elastic that was laying around. But let me go ahead and show you what I have. Let me back up. And then I do have my biker shorts on, so that's not part of it. And then here is the back. Yeah, you guys, I am really excited about this. This is actually really comfortable, and as you saw earlier, I sewed in some bust cups and then a little bit of boning on the side to help support. But yeah, this is like really comfortable. The only thing that I would change is that it is feeling a little tight right here, but that's just because I didn't have enough fabric to make my sleeve a little bit wider in the cap. But as soon as I do that, then I'll be able to fit it. Anyway, yeah, I am really excited about this piece. I'm excited to show it to the lingerie brand owner that I explained to you guys at the beginning of this video. But anyway, please let me know. Comment down below, are we liking this piece? Did I do a good job? Is there maybe something you would change about it? And what design should I make next? I have different stories on my Instagram of different design ideas I'm gonna do, and I would like for you guys to vote on which one I'm gonna do next. So keep a lookout for that. I'll have my Instagram link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are interested in all things sewing, fashion, and design, please hit subscribe because this channel is made for you. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, great week, and remember to stay creative. See ya!